Imagine this. Earth is spinning at over 1,600 kilometers per hour at the equator. And then suddenly, without warning, the rotation stops. Not slows down, not shifts. Completely stops for 10 full seconds. In that moment, the world as we know it ends, and a completely new one begins. At the exact millisecond Earth's rotation halts, everything not anchored to solid bedrock keeps moving at the old speed. Cars, buildings, trains, planes, and people are launched eastward with unimaginable force. Even at higher latitudes where the speed is slower, the effect is still catastrophic. Entire cities experience a shockwave of motion. Cars rip off roads. Water bursts out of rivers and lakes, flying sideways like liquid missiles. On the coast, the oceans behave even worse. The sudden stop forces massive walls of water to rise. Not like tsunamis, more like entire oceans lifting and sliding eastward. The Atlantic crashes hundreds of kilometers inland. The Pacific smashes through coastlines from Japan to California. Nothing in human history compares to the scale of destruction unleashed in those 10 seconds. But while the surface is chaos, the planet itself is also screaming. When the crust tries to stop but the molten mantle underneath keeps moving, the result is one word: hell. Super earthquakes rip across continents. Fissures open wider than highways. Volcanic systems destabilize instantly. Ash bursts into the atmosphere from hundreds of points at once. Even mountain ranges shift by meters, some rising, some collapsing. And then comes the sky. Without rotation, Earth temporarily loses the Coriolis effect, the phenomenon that drives wind patterns, storms, and jet streams. For 10 seconds, the very laws of global weather switch off. Air rushes chaotically in every direction, forming extreme pressure shocks. Storms collapse. Others form instantly. Some regions fall into complete stillness. Others become zones of violent, explosive wind bursts. Then, after 10 long seconds, Earth begins spinning again. But it doesn't return smoothly. The crust lags behind. Oceans lag behind. The atmosphere lags behind. Everything tries to catch up, creating a second round of devastation. New tsunamis, new storms, new quakes. It's like shaking a snow globe full of cities and continents. And the worst part? Earth will never rotate exactly the same way again. The axis shifts by fractions of degrees. Days become slightly longer or shorter. Seasons tilt. Migratory animals lose their patterns. GPS systems fail globally. Satellites drift out of alignment. Clocks worldwide become meaningless until scientists resync them. Humanity would survive, but barely. Cities near coastlines disappear. Entire regions become uninhabitable. The world economy collapses. Power grids fail. Global communication is gone for months. Humanity enters a new dark age, forced to rebuild on a planet with a damaged crust, broken oceans, and unpredictable skies. And all of this, from the first shockwave to the final settling, comes from just 10 seconds without rotation. It reminds us of a terrifying truth. We live on a world balanced by fragile, invisible forces. And if even one of them stops, everything changes.